Okay, I think we're live. All right, one last thing to do. One moment, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I've just got to do, well, actually, I got to do two other things. I'm sorry, I got to bring up both YouTube and Twitch. I've also got to share it to everyone on here that I am now live. So let's see what I can do. Let's see, ready? Here we go. Live. Story. Both Twitch and YouTube. Okay, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friendly neighborhood Steven speaking. Hello, everyone. I know you've all been kind of waiting for me to stream again, so here I am. I am seriously going to try a whole lot harder to get onto an actual streaming schedule, so we'll see. Okay. Because our dear Lisa could not be here tonight, right? She is celebrating her mother's birthday today. So I will once again say happy birthday, Mom. Okay? Happy birthday, Sandy. Okay? I really hope you enjoy your birthday, and you two have, or you three have lots of fun. I love you all, and I'm thinking of you every minute. Okay, so that means tonight we're going to have a different story. Okay? This is one I had hoped to not start without her. But here's the thing. Right? With her being busy, okay, and I gotta tell you, I have been so stressed out lately. It's been a little tough to come up with a new story. So I'm just gonna have to go with the story I've already started in my head. Here we go. Let me take you to a special place. Well, a place that's very special to me. It's called the Forest of Ecca. For those of you who actually want to know how to spell it, is E-C-K-A. Ecca. I really don't know where I came up with that, but I love it myself. So, I'm going to take you to the Forest of Ecca, okay? And I'm going to place you amongst one of her many stories the forest has. I'm going to share a special one with you. It is a story of a deer, but not just any deer. No. Well, this is a story of a buck. This particular buck was the leader of his herd, not the leader of the forest, as you would actually surmise, but he was the leader of his herd. That's really all that matters right now. Well, one day, he was wandering through the forest, just looking for food, just kind of foraging, if you will. Looking around, and all of a sudden, heard enough. Stop. Looking around. What was that? What was that? Nothing's going to get me. Must be nothing. Continued on. He was following a path, so it's well known amongst the herd. Excuse me. And he heard that noise again. He stopped. Waited. This time he thought he could hear the sound of laughter. What is that? He can't hear it anymore. So he continues on. When it comes to a clearing, what the hell no? He stops right at the very edge. Inside this clearing is an evil spellcaster. What this particular spellcaster was doing, with much glee, he was randomly turning plants and animals to stone. The deer stopped. He was surprised. He was frozen, as they say, like a deer in the headlights. I'm sorry, I'm just leaning in a little closer, just in case, the microphone's not picking me up too well. Well, where we were, the deer had just gotten to the clearing, found an evil spellcaster, and he was turning things, all plants and animals, into stone that he could find. Well, excuse me. The buck, being scared as he was, didn't want to move. All of a sudden, an acorn fell from a tree not too far behind him. The spellcaster stopped what he was doing, looked around, and saw a magnificent buck. A wondrous stag, if you will. 12 points on his rack. Antlers, sorry. But yeah, 12 points. A lot. Means he's lived for quite a while. Excuse me. I want to see if this works. Oh, hold on. This is going to be kind of fun. I'm going to do this to myself. Ready? Come on, there it is. Oh, you silly thing. Sorry, one moment. Apparently I got to log into Twitch. I could have sworn I was already on there. So, we'll just do this. Ready? Remember the right thing here. Is the right one? If not, I'll try another one. Boy, that's so bad. Let's try this again. Now, try that one. Is that the right one or not? I think it was the right one. Just gotta wait for the chat to come back, I guess. What's going on? I'm terribly sorry, folks. My computer is being all kinds of slow. Alright, looks like it's back. Now, I'll try to have a little fun if I can. No. Don't want to do any rooms. Silly thing, you. Okay. Now, here we go. Excuse me. One moment. Let's see if this is actually going to work. Try command. Hey, we got it. That's awesome. Okay. I ought to do that about 3 more times because I have actually gone 4 times so far. So let's get that done. Ready? It only has a cooldown of, I believe, 5 seconds. So do it again. That's 2. Hold on. Since I have no mods tonight, no mod or mods. There we go. 3 times. We'll do one more just to make sure it's done. There we go. I've gone 4 times. Okay, where was I? Right. Well, yes. The evil spellcaster had seen the buck in the clearing. Magnificent stag. Perfect target for me. So far, all I've actually changed are rabbits, squirrels, a few birds in flight. I haven't changed a stag. What a prize this will be! I must change him. Well, the spellcaster takes his staff in one hand, points it directly right down, right down, very hard. Look. I just like this my trophy. Yeah, he'd make a wonderful addition to my garden. The ruby, which happened to be at the end of his staff, began to glow. Pulse. Faster and faster, until it was moving so fast, so in a steady stream, and then a red beam shot right from the end. It struck the buck straight in the chest, right in his heart. The magic did not find resistance in his skin. It didn't puncture him, but it came straight to his heart. And the next thing you know, it became heavy, being stopped. Buck couldn't understand why was his chest feeling so heavy. Deer wanted to flee. He was about to turn when he couldn't move. He couldn't move. His legs were stuck, as if frozen to the ground. Lowered his head, looked at his feet. They were stone. His hoofs were turned to stone. The bear wanted to start panicking, wanted to start bucking, but couldn't move from the ground. He watched in horror as his whole body became stiff and turned to stone. The last thing to change was his eye. there stood there as a new stone statue. Evil spellcaster looked at him with glee and said, I was right. This will be my greatest prize ever. Now, to go and claim my prize. To go and claim my prize. It's going to be so great. Now, he approached the deer, his new stone statue prize. Before he got there, he stopped. I don't feel like I've done enough. Stags are prized by the gods. Seems it is prized by the god and goddess of this forest. If I am to truly enjoy what I've done today, I'll have to take something from him. But what? What exactly is it that the god and goddess of this forest prize the stag for the most? I know. Their heart. I don't want someone coming along and undoing what I've done, so I will remove his heart. Lowers his staff once again, right towards the buck. Excuse me. Just adjusting myself here. No. Really? Goodness sakes, you want some. Anyways, he lowers the staff, aims it directly at the stag once again, and another different colored beam shoots from the ruby at the end. It was yellow. Wow. It penetrated the deer once again and grabbed on to its heart. And in one motion, pulled it from the stone statue. Evil spellcaster thought and said, this is the only way to restore the stag to its rightful place. I want to keep my statue. Gotta seem to get a very wicked idea. I'll take the heart and shatter it. Spread the pieces far, far into the forest where no one will ever find them. I'm sorry, I apologize. This is actually representing the beam, not in his hand. Just want to clarify just to make sure that people know. Alright, well then, okay, it was there and it was rotating in the beam, so. Excuse me. Okay, 5 times already. Anyways. So then, spellcaster got another wicked idea. He took, changed the color of the beam that was holding the heart from yellow back to red. This was going to be a very evil act indeed, so he took it, surrounded the heart with the red beam, and then it started spinning faster and faster until finally the are shattered, but only into 3 pieces. The spellcaster didn't think anything of it, but sent all the pieces that it had broken into out into the forest. His mind never to be seen again. Goodness, that's 6 for crying out loud. Play it, publish it. 6 times. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I must be tired. I've only been live for like 21 minutes. Already I've gone 6 times. Holy cannoli, as I say. Alright, I'm going to continue. I apologize. Just give me a moment here. You know, in the beginning part of the story, the last we see of the spellcaster is he aims his staff one last time at the statue, changes the beam to blue, grabs the statue, lifts it above the ground, and carries it magically back to his home. Now, dear friends, I know what you're thinking. How in the world can this man be so cruel? How can he do this? He's such a magnificent animal. Well, we cannot control the will of others. Who knows what lies in the hearts of those who would do cruel things, and for no other reason than just to be cruel. Well, we're going to go ahead, fast forward 1 year. Just one. Okay. I accidentally left out a crucial piece of information. You know, being the leader of the herd, okay, of course, you know, the stag had children. They had 2 children, 1 boy, 1 girl. Now, I know what you're thinking. This cliched storyteller is going to tell me it was his son who had to go out, find the pieces of his dad, have it restored, so he can bring his dad home. Hate to break it to you, folks, but you're actually wrong. It's not going to be his son. So, fast forward 1 year. Okay. The son has become magnificent in his own way. Excuse me, goodness sakes, man, that's another. Look at that, 7 times in 25 minutes. Okay, so let's see. First word of the year, the son is a magnificent buck in his own way. But, and yeah, you guessed it. It is rutting season. So, you know, bucks do not have a choice when it comes to this. When it comes to their rutting season, their mating season, if you will, They can't help themselves. They have to go out and start butting heads with everything, especially with other men. Who, of course, come into their antlers and just are seeking dominance with a herd. Am I going to get to use any of my other commands? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I have actually set up other commands. As you can tell, however, I have not set up my name at the top here. Apparently, the name of my stream right now is your name. Only until I can figure out, exactly how to change that. I'm so sorry, but this is kind of how it is tonight. So, like I said, it's rutting season, so the son cannot be bothered to go and find the pieces of his dad's heart. Well, one day, the daughter Okay, this is getting ridiculous, isn't it? Terribly sorry, folks. Hold on. One more. I've yawned 9 times. Great. Excuse me, I'm just going to grab some water here. Alright. I've actually been spending the last few minutes trying to think of a name for the daughter. As you folks know, I am an improv storyteller, okay, which means I can just make it up as I go along. Which means every now and then I'm actually going to have a moment where I need to stop, think. Well, I will actually ask the audience for some help from time to time. As I'm also the only one here right now, which is fine. Excuse me. Now I've actually got to be the one to think of the name of the daughter. There's only one name that's kind of coming to mind. Excuse me. Another one. Okay. I kind of want to show this one to you guys just because it's going to be absolutely hilarious. I'm pretty sure you're going to love it. Let me show you this. Okay, it's one of the commands I've actually come up with on my own. Ready? Watch this. And dragon sighted. Run, humans! Oh, that was so good. I love that one. That's like my favorite one so far. Very good. Stop yawning, man. I'm really not that dang tired. It's only a little after 11. Let me take care of it one. $11 times so far. 11 times. Goodness knows, man. I'm just gonna end up like 50 times by the time my story's done. Okay, where was I? His daughter. I'm gonna name her Darlene. Okay. Well, because I kept on thinking of the word darling, and D-A-R-L-I-N-G, darling. And I was like, why not just go ahead and make it Darlene? Why not? Okay, that's fine. Excuse me. I swear I should have a burp counter as well. I know one of my other friends has it. She seems to like it, so, whatever's whatever. Okay, now, let me see about doing it this way, okay? Darlene goes to her mother, and she's curious as to why her father has not come home all this time. She looks to her mother and says, Mother, why has father not come home in a year? Mother looks down at her daughter and says very sweetly, Darlene, he's disappeared. No one knows where he's gone. Minion. I'm not counting that. I could do 11.5, but no, let's not do that. Anyway, damn it. Goodness. What in the world's wrong with me tonight? Let me put up another one here. Gone. 12 times. 12, man. Count them. 12. Anyway. Now, Darlene is sort of an adventurous sort of young woman. She always likes to go out and try to explore new game trails or even try to make new trails for deer, just for the deer to follow. One day, after speaking with her mother, as you heard, she decides, I'm going to go looking for him. She turns to her mother and says, Mother, I'm going to go and try to find Father. Damn it. You know what? I think I know why I'm yawning so much. Because I like my dang yawn counter. Okay, let's move on, shall we? Her mother looks at her and says, Okay, go find your father. I'll stay here and look after your brother. Well, she had to look after the herd. Should have been left unsaid, but I don't know. Maybe I am tired. Okay. Nope, not ending. Not yet. Only going on for a half hour. Cool. Awesome. Anyway. Anyways, well, Darlene starts out wandering all the known trails so far. Couldn't seem to find her father. Well, she just happened. Excuse me, goodness. Ooh. I just had a brilliant idea. Okay. I'm not going to take you backwards in the story, but I definitely have to tell you about an interesting idea I had as far as the deer's heart. Yes, it was turned to stone, but it was turned to a gemstone. And then shattered into 3 pieces and set above the forest. Okay, getting back to the main story at hand, I'm gonna have to tell you about this in this way that excuse me, that Darlene was wandering the forest all the known paths. Okay? when she seemed to get a really weird, very strange sense from between two ferns as she passed them. It was almost like this small tug at her heart. She stopped, looked. I've never seen this path before. I think I'm going to have to go down. Something tells me I should if I want to find my father. Sure enough, after wandering for hours, she comes across a small clearing. Not like the other one, but not unlike it. Oh, I gotta put the dang yawn counter again. I'm telling you, because I love my yawn counter. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Anyways, she comes to a small clearing. Yeah, I'd say no bigger than maybe about like 10 feet across. It's a small clearing, I think. Anyway, she comes to the edge. She stops. Yet she doesn't want to stop. She feels like this almost pull to keep going. Keep going into the clearing. Well, she does. And standing right in the middle of the clearing, almost the exact center, was a stump. A stump from an old oak tree. Now this tree had not been cut down, but had fallen years ago. But the stump was still there. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to get comfy in this silly thing. It is a comfy chair, but still. Anyways, I'm trying to be in a good position to where I can still have you folks hear me and to be able to, be comfortable in the chair. Okay, now, let's see. Let me just say that inside this stump, she started to poke her nose around it and sniff. She looked in one recess of the stump, towards the middle. She found a glowing stone. I don't know what that is. She puts her nose real close to it to try to smell it. That smells like my father. I would know that scent anywhere. Father, what has happened to you? Almost in response, the stone rises from its resting place. It begins to glow green. It starts pulsing. Oh, what happened next is that suddenly, in her ears, she could hear her father's voice say to her, she said, "Darlene, thank you for finding me. This stone you found is one part of my heart. I was wandering the forest a year ago, and I came upon an evil spellcaster. He was turning things in the clearing to stone willy-nilly and just saw me. He turned me to stone. But knowing that I'm a sacred animal of the forest, he took out my heart, broke it in 3 pieces, and scattered them about the forest. You, my intrepid little girl, has found the first piece. Please, take this with you, find the other 2, and then come find me. When the pieces of my heart are reunited, it will break the spell, return me to my true form, and the evil spellcaster will be undone." Well, she was excited first. First she was excited because she found the answer of what happened to her father. Right? She couldn't see him. He was nowhere to be seen. Now, I do know what you're wondering. How is this little girl, this doe, with no pockets, no magic of her own, how is she going to carry this stone with her? Just to carry it in her mouth? In her mouth? I don't know. I don't think that's such a good idea, but that's me. So yeah, how is she going to carry this? Well, let's see. How about, ooh, I've got a great idea. At first, she tries talking to the stone. "Father, how am I to carry this? I have nothing to carry it with." It's almost as if to answer her question. Suddenly, a light comes floating through the clearing, comes directly over to the stump, and lands. It's a fairy. Wow, beautiful little forest fairy. She looks up at the doe and says, "Brave Darlene, you have chosen to undertake a great quest to restore the heart of your father. And restore the balance to the forest." God, I'm sorry. Oh, got it. Excuse me. 16 times, holy crap. Anyways, where was I? I was somewhere. I'm sure I was somewhere, right? I think I'm right here, right? Anyway, um, you have chosen to take on this great quest to restore your father and restore the balance to the forest. Have you noticed more and more of the trees, the plants, and the animals are becoming sick. Charlie looks, thinks, yes, I have seen that. Why? Why is the forest getting sick? Harry looks at her and says, your father is a stag. A stag is very sacred to the Lord and Lady of the forest. Very sacred. When that spellcaster turned him to stone and stole his heart, shattered it to pieces, and hid them around the forest, it began a process of dying. Ask your mother if there have been any new foals this year, or excuse me, any new fawns this year. She said, you know, now that I think about it, there have been no new fawns this year. Harry looks up, continues looking at the deer, and says, yes, exactly, that is why your father is missing. The Lord and Lady are becoming sick. Sick with grief. Sick with anger. Excuse me. Anyway. Wow, I have actually yawned so many times that what's visible in chat, just my command for yawn. Can't even see my thing about the dang dragon. Oh well. Shall we move on? I think we should. Alright, so. Well, Darlene looks at this fairy and says, I am honored to take on this quest to restore life to the forest. But I have no means of carrying my father's heart with me. Fairy smiles. Says, I have just a thing to help you carry this. But I need you to do me a favor. Close your eyes. And when you begin to close your eyes, stop. She knows. Okay? Fairies always seem to have a hidden agenda. Waits. Looks to her. You see, forest fairies, or any fairies, may have all kinds of magic and can fool just about anything into anything. Can lead even the most powerful creatures, get them lost well away from their hunting grounds. See, deer are different. They can see right through any glamour, and they can see through any lie. Excuse me. Well, after a moment's thinking about this, Darlene says to herself in her head, she's telling the truth. I can trust her. So she closes her eyes all the way. The fairy says, now think of your father. Think of your desire to carry his heart with you wherever you go. Think of the bond you share, and let that become more than just a bond. And Darlene did. Without Darlene seeing it, the heart piece rose from the stump and traveled straight to her. And didn't stop. It didn't stop at her skin. It went inside, where it rested, right next to her own heart. Right next to it. Excuse me. I might actually have to stop early tonight. Holy moly, I really am tired. Alright, I'm going to try to go for an hour and a half if I can. If I can, terrific. If I can't, I think I'll just fall asleep on the stream just like this. What? Okay, now, here we go. Darlene opened her eyes. Dang it, stop already. Dang, 20 flipping times. Just getting on my single last nerve. Anyway. I know, right? I keep on talking about getting on my last nerve. Yet I seem to keep finding one. Finding a new one for me to try to be patient with. Anyways, all right, let's get back to the story at hand here. All right. So Darlene opened her eyes, and the fairy looked at her and said, now you can carry the heart with you. But I must warn you, it is a heavy burden to carry two hearts. I will do what I can to help ease the burden. And by that, I mean that I will go with you to find the other two pieces and find your father. Darlene said, okay, you may join me. But first, I must learn your name. Fairy looks at her for a while, not to determine if she can trust the deer. She can trust the deer completely. Deer are the most honest, sweetest, for the most part, because yes, I know a lot of you will actually say, I've seen deer being all kinds of mean. They're not being mean. They are, for the most part, the gentlest creatures. Okay, so she was looking at the deer, the doe, to think of a name to give her. Well, with a fairy, as well as any other magical creature, you learn their true name, you have power over them. She doesn't have that. You may call me Shar. those of you who need it, spelling is S-H-A-R, Shar. Very simple. Oh, excuse me, goodness, stop that. Okay. I want to make it at least an hour, come on. Now, where was I? Okay. Just found out the fairy's given name because that's what she gave to her. Name is Shar. I'm not going to give any actual explanation. I'm just going to tell you that was her name. Right. Hello, Shar. I am Darlene. Damn it. Forgive my foul language here. I'm going to try to keep it PG-13 if I can. Now, Shar hovered. Sorry, she went up from the stump, flew over, and sat. Sat right on, well, I'd like to say that she sat on the shoulders of her, but it's more like she was riding her, as it were. Like a horse, but it would be more like a human riding an elephant. More like that. Anyway, I know, I'm sorry, I can't help but keep getting off center of the camera. Maybe I should have had one on a swivel. You know? I'm thinking I should. Anyway, and so she landed right in the back of her neck. Right? And Darlene was trying to see if she could see the fairy. Oh, there you are. Okay. Where should we go from here? Well, sure, I thought for a moment and said, I know a clever beaver that might know. A beaver that knows this area of the forest very well. Maybe we should go ask him. Darlene agreed, and they set out towards the river. It was across the clearing. I apologize, folks. I'm going to have to go on break here for a minute. I'm really sorry. My brain is starting to turn to mush, and I'm not entirely sure how. Like I said, I should not be that tired. Right? I promise I'm going to go ahead and just mute my mic, put you on the be right back screen, and I'm going to take a break for a minute, get a little snack or something to kind of help keep me awake. All right, I will return, and we should be able to continue on the story. Hopefully, it can be a little bit more compelling. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have returned. Sorry about eating on stream like this, but I actually notice most people do it. And just to let you know what I do have. This right and raisins strawberry edition. Really good stuff. Look at that, free promotion of their product. I like that one. Well, they didn't have to pay me a thing. Would be nice, but you know, I don't quite have an audience yet anyway. Hey, we'll see. You know. So where was I? I just set out towards the river to go to a clever or intelligent beaver, a Shardos. Sooner or later, I am actually going to figure out how in the world to do music on this silly thing. Alright. So, as soon as this is finished, I can go ahead and get back to the story. I'll tell you what, I really like this story I'm telling so far. You know what? I would love it if I actually could sit down, write out the story. I think it's just, you know, a psychological hang-up, I'm not sure. But that's why I do this, so that I may not exactly not so that I may just only tell the stories. I kind of have them recorded, you know. So, what are we doing now? Okay, heading towards the river, right? And that intelligent beaver. Excuse me. Anyway, Oh, good. My. Okay. They come to the river. We're going to start following it down the stream, looking for a place where there is water backed up, so that they can see if there is a beaver dam. Walking for seems like so many hours. Well, it's just about to get dark. And suddenly, they spot it. Beaver dam. Well, they approach the beaver dam. Shark gets off of Dolian's neck, goes and knocks on a branch that could be considered as the beaver's front door. She knocks and says, for lack of a better name, Charlie, are you home? Beaver pokes his head out, says, who's there? Who are you? What do you want? First, he's not looking down, so he does not notice the fairy sitting on the log. All of a sudden, did you find anyone out there? But he was just about to go in and he looked down. Oh, it's you, Char. What do you want? Char looks at him and says, my friend, the doe here, needs to ask you some questions. Right now, it's getting dark. I'm wondering, may we please stay in your den just for the night? Beaver looks over, notices the deer on the shore. Can she swim? Char says, she's a deer. I think she can. He looks over. Who are you? She says, I am Darlene, Charlie. Sudden Charlie gets into a bit of a huff and says, I didn't tell you could call me that. You can call me Charles. I'm going to go with a cliche here and say, Charles Beaverton. You, child, can you swim? Darlene looks at him and says, yes, I can swim. And my name is Darlene. Charlie sits there, stares at her. All right. I like you. Come on in. Meet the wife and kids. Sorry, Darlene. Jump into the water. Find the beaver's front door. Swim right through. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Darlene actually fit. I'm sorry. Forgive me, my friends. I promise I will be getting better at this. I'm just really, really tired right now. No. Got 0 viewers. Oh, well. That happens. Anyways, what happens is, Darlene fits through the tunnel into the beaver's den. There seems to be a glow inside this little cavern, if you will. Sort of cavern. It's almost like a bubble, if you will. What the heck? Oh, for crying out loud, you silly thing. Hold on. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. "23 times now." Okay, let's see. This den seemed to have a light coming from somewhere. Well, Darlene sniffed the air. Could not smell any smoke. It was not coming from a fire. Shark found a little shelf on the wall and sat down. Tired from the day's exploits. So just opening the counter again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to have to go ahead and end the stream tonight at this time. I know it's early. It's way earlier than I had actually expected to actually end it. But it's just going to have to end for now. I'm truly sorry. I'm very, very tired. I've been kind of fighting and struggling just to make new parts of the story. So, I do apologize for not being better prepared this evening. I will be streaming again on Saturday. Okay. This next time, I promise, I will be far better prepared. Okay. But I really do appreciate your patience. Okay. Thank you, and good night.